There, this is Chris Casillas. I want to tell you a story about how our summer feeding program came about here in Superior. So it was right when stuff with COVID was getting pretty gnarly, and um, we have a nonprofit, Regenerating Sonora. We all got together and we said, what's the best thing that we could do right now in response to the COVID pandemic? And the more we talked about it, the more we realized that we needed to create a network of community members to get together to decide collectively what we needed to do and how we're going to do it in response to everything going on. So, um, fast forward, we started Superior Community Action Network. This started off as conference calls that we'd have with different members of the community. We'd get on the phone and just start asking, what are the biggest needs right now? What are the things that we really need to focus on given our current circumstances? And really, we saw it as an opportunity for us to do some good in the community. And instead of seeing it as a problem, we said, let's see how we can actually serve in a good way. So we heard from a teacher that the schools are providing meals Monday through Friday, which was a big breath of fresh air, but there was gaps on Saturday and Sunday. There wasn't any food that's being provided at that time. And so we all decided, okay, that's the thing that we're going to do. So just so you're tracking here, Regenerating Sonora, it's a 501c3 nonprofit, started this group, Superior Community Action Network, that started getting together, talking about what needed to be done to best serve the community. And we realized that there was these gaps in food for the kids. We said, let's do something about it. We did a GoFundMe, and actually, you can read this a little bit here, at least see it. This is a printout of the GoFundMe campaign that we did. And so in just a few days, we raised more money than we asked for. We raised about $4,800 roughly, and that was enough for us to put in an order to get some food. That way we'd be able to start providing meals on that Saturday and Sunday that school currently isn't providing. And so that was a big win for us. It wasn't that easy to get a hold of someone who could just give us food. So that took a number of phone calls, but in the process we built some relationships, and we were able to secure the meals that we needed for our kids. So then we started working with other members of the community. The VFW came together to help us. We're honoring them here. That's Post 3584 here in Superior. They came and started doing some packing of the bags once we had all the food ordered here. We had Hing here from Save Money Market give us some bags and gloves, and that was a big win. So we had everything that we needed. We had people to help out, and we got to work. So the school came together and spread the word that we're doing this, and people started showing up on the first Saturday that we provided meals for the kids. There was a breakfast and a lunch for both Saturday and Sunday. People would drive down right through here, and we'd hand them off the food, and then they'd drive off. And we wanted to make it fun, safe, inspiring, and helpful. And so that's what we did. Okay, so as we're doing all that, we realized, what about summer? Because in the summertime, you have, and which is now, I mean, basically, right? I think graduation is tomorrow. So summer's upon us, and there's another question. And the question was, how are we going to provide food throughout the summer? Because during summer semester, you have schools providing food Monday through Thursday, but what about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? So it's a gap of 3 days. And then on top of that, after the summer semester is over, there still is the whole month of July. And so since there's no school in the month of July, that means there's no food that they're giving out in the month of July. So when we did the numbers, we realized to do what we did before, to order for the same person that we ordered before, that was going to cost way too much money. I mean, way too much money for us to be able to get in just a short period of time. So we got to work, and this is where Regenerating Sonora as a nonprofit comes into play. Because whereas Superior Can starts working on getting the job done, organizing and making things happen, we have these partnerships and relationships that we want to build with larger organizations like St. Mary's Food Bank, for example. So we talked with St. Mary's Food Bank, and they started telling us about this program that we could do that they could give us, or at least loan us freezers. They could give us all the food that we needed for the month of June and July. And we were really, really pleased by that news. So now what we're doing for summer you can see here on the flyer that we have free summer food for citizens 18 and under. They come here at Leo's every other Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. These are the dates that we're doing the distribution. And we have been making this fun, right? You can hopefully see in the picture there that we got a DJ. We got DJ Soupy Town who came. We have a Renaissance performer there. We have Raven dressed up, ready to rock and roll. And we have people from the Youth Council who came to support, and on and on. So this has been a lot of fun where we have people cruise up the street there from Helping Hand statue, cruise up Binal, hear some good music, we'll be dancing, spreading some good cheer, and we'll pass out food to every citizen 18 and under who would need it. So I'm doing that to keep the computer on. So let's take a look at like what we have now, because just today we had St. Mary's Food Bank come and do a delivery. 3 big like frozen squares of food, and then some forklifts of food too. So let's take a look at what we got. We'll start off with this thing that's humming over here. Thank you, St. Mary's, for letting us borrow this. Check it out. The freezer is stocked, or the fridge is stocked with plenty. And then we have our boxes of juice here. The idea is that people will be on both sides here. We're doing a packing event where we'll have gloves and masks and the whole deal on Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. If anyone's interested, people will come through here. Keep packing your stuff, packing your food. You can see we got mixed fruits, we got corn, we got, what is this, diced peaches. There's a lot here. I saw the list and it's quite long. What do we have here? Frosted mini wheats. And that's not all. These 3 freezers were donated to us by, or at least are on loan for us to borrow. What do we got in here? Mini bagels, strawberry creamy cheese? Check that out. What do we got in here? Turkey, ham, and cheese, whole grain hoagie subs? What? Pretty good food. Is that stew? Oh, I think these are the sliders, like little mini burgers. And so, yeah, we're excited to be offering this to the community. Where we're at right now, for those of you who don't know, is Leo's Community Development Center. And so this is, right now, the base of operations for everything that we have going on. And eventually, we'd like to open this up for other community members who want to come here, play some games, gather. We plan on doing educational talks here, movie nights. I can go on. But for now, let's look at what we have here. This has been sort of our big 4 that we've been focused on when we have these events. So this is our 3rd week. We just finished on Saturday, week 3, and we were judging ourselves on how we did with being safe, being fun, being helpful, being inspiring. These are our big 4. And actually, if you just real quick so you can see, here we have week number 2, and where we did the same process. So we've been doing it on, and now we're in the summertime. So each time we learn more and we do better, and it's been a fun experience. And so I'm glad that you are tuning in here to see a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes. And we're excited for you to come help if you'd like. And certainly stay tuned on our Facebook page for updates on other things that are going to be going on. If you'd like to help in any way, you can email letstalk@regeneratingsonora.org.